Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. Today we're at the JF-17 and we're looking at some additional functionality of the glide weapon, the GB-6. There are 3 versions and it's going to work the same with each version. We've already done a video on the GB-6, but we've just showed the basic format of how to basically set it up, how to aim it, how to fire it, and how to range it with in-lar and UR-lar in range and minimum range queuing. This time we're going to look at extra functionality in terms of ISLAR, so in-zone launch parameters, as well as ingress bearing, as well as formation setup. So 3 different things we're going to look at. So first things, air to ground mode. Make sure we've got the GB-6 selected, and we have mode is going to be TOO, and we've already got an SPI selected, which is going to be our waypoint 1. Next, quantity. Everything we're looking at today is going to be with a quantity of 2. So quantity of 2, interval, breakaway altitude, fusing, I'm going to leave the same. Next, we're going to go into control. The first thing I want to look at is the Ingress Azimuth. From what angle do we want these munitions to fly in at? And let's just choose a random angle and work with it. So there's our targets. Let's say we want to come in at 200, something like that. So ping 200. Next, do we want these munitions to fly and hit the target in formation, which is a really cool feature. We can either have them working just singly, so not interacting with each other, or we can have them SBYS, side-by-side formation, or TAND, tandem formation. Side-by-side is obviously side-by-side, tandem is front and back, and if so, we can have a spacing in feet between them. This is awesome revolutionary stuff. So let's go side by side because I think it looks the coolest. Let's go spacing of 100 feet, shall we? Make sure we set the twin station up. Side by side. 100 feet. And I've just realised I forgot to set the Ingress Azimuth up for station 5, so we're going to do that as well.
Impact
200. Impact Azimuth. RC just corrected me. It's just what I'm used to saying. I'm going to just double check now. Station 5 is side by side, 100 feet spacing. Impact Azimuth 200. Station 3 side by side, 100 feet. Impact Azimuth. Okay, so they're now going to enter the target at a heading of 200. They're going to both fly in formation with each other with a spacing of 100 feet, equispaced around the Sbys. Now, the next thing to show is because we've put this Impact Azimuth in, we now get an ISLAR. So we no longer have an in-lar, in range, and UR-lar, minimum range. We now have an in-zone. So we have to fly somewhere within that dynamic zone to be able to achieve the azimuth and parameters as set. So let's unpause. Let's get some altitude and some speed. These are of course kinematic weapons, so they've got no motors on them. So we're going to get close or high and fast. We're going to fly so that we're going to be in the zone. Pointing at the target. Obviously we'll point at the target as well. Okay, pretty much ISLAR now, turning into target. We're going to press and hold weapon release just once. Both weapons. Okay, that's the target on cue. You can see the ISLAR has gone solid, the piece of cake, so we're going to fire now. Boom. Up we go. Our 2 little beauties are now going to fan out for 100 feet. And they're going to make sure they turn left so they come in at the correct angle and hit equidistant 100 feet, 50 feet either side of the Sbys. May take some wiggling and manoeuvring to get there. And simultaneous attack. Pretty cool, huh? So it's worked out the math. God knows how you work out a curved vector like that, but it's worked out the vector path from a plane to fly from the ISLAR to the correct impact azimuth, and so that they both hit the target 50 feet either side. I think that's pretty cool there. We will have a similar thing coming up for the Hornet, but that's not ready yet. I hope you enjoyed that and see you later.